Patriot Store family. So listen, I don't know if there's massive problems with the YouTube server, so I don't know what's going on. Actually, I don't even think it's just YouTube, because I'm on Yahoo, Google, and they're all running like shit right now. So who knows what's happening. But in other news, big things are happening in our country right now. We'll go into some of the smaller issues at the moment before we cover the larger ones. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Hope everybody's safe. Hope you're all well right now. So if you don't know, there's been a kill on sight order issued by the Latin Kings and the gangs of Chicago for all DHS agents. That's pretty nuts. So we'll start off the day like we do every day, and we will go to George Washington's farewell speech really quick. Of all dispositions and habits which lead to the political prosperity, religion and morality are indispensable supporters. In vain would that man claim the tribute of patriotism who should labor to subvert these great pillars of human happiness, these firmest props of the duties of men and citizens. The mere politician, equally with the pious man, ought to respect and to cherish them. Let it simply be asked, where is the security for property, for reputation, for life, if the sense of moral and religious obligation desert the oaths which are the instruments of investigation in the courts of justice? George Washington. So, now that we've started off with that, we're going to go into the fact that the Latin Kings have now put a shoot-on-sight order out for all DHS agents in Chicago carrying out their job under federal law. So, I mean, we're here. We're here. This is war. I mean, we're going to go into this right now. Look, another call to violence. Seattle area council member urges community to fight back against ICE. Let's see what this council member has to say. Oh, yeah, she looks like she really gives a fuck about this country, huh? Gives a shit about the American values. What's going on? So, Raymond City Council member in Washington, Angie. Looks like new vaccine. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I don't give a shit about these communists. Appeared to encourage residents to fight back against federal immigration officers during a recent meeting on immigration enforcement and surveillance technology. The meeting followed 3 immigration and custom enforcement arrests in Redmond. One at Bear Creek Shopping Center, another at Home Depot, which is a good place to get them, and a third near Avondale Road. Police Chief Darrell Lowell told the council that Raymond officers confirmed the agents were federal law enforcement, did not assist with their operations. Of course they didn't do their job. Of course they went against the Constitution. A city councilwoman, Raymond, says citizens have no choice but to fight at ice.gov because the police chief won't direct his officers to intervene in the arrest of illegals. Oh, man. So, here's the problem. We have active council members, active mayors, which we're going to get into the hilariousness that the governor has already denied a bunch of Mamdani shit because he doesn't have the authority to do it, Kathy Hochul, which is already hilarious. So, and everybody's saying the government's back open, the government back open, the sky's not falling. No, the government's not back open. They voted to have a vote to reopen the government is what they did today. They voted to have a vote to reopen the government in the future. But here's the thing. Everybody's saying that this is the worst thing the Democrats could do. How dare you pass this bill? So that's you basically saying that the entire Biden administration was illegitimate, right? Because this is your Democrat. You're saying that when you passed this bill in 2020, that it wasn't worth a fuck, is what you're saying. That's what nobody's putting 2 and 2 together about right now. This is their actual bill that they wrote for appropriations. We've changed nothing about it. It's the same bill that they passed in 2020. So this is them saying that the bill they wrote was garbage, and they should have never passed it in the first place, you know? So it is what it is. But what they did today is they got together. First of all, they got together and voted to vote in the future on whether they'll open the government or not. So the government's not open, and that's fine with us. I posted my lunch today because I work for a living. I went out and paid for that with cash. But let's get back into, we've gotten into already now this, if you're just joining. So now we have Seattle council members urging communities to fight back against ICE, physically get in the streets and fight back. We have the Latin Kings in Chicago, Miami, and California putting out a kill on sight order against all DHS agents in Chicago, in these cities doing their jobs. We got some more good pardons today. Look, as soon as Chuck Schumer got out and they got done speaking about not opening the government, these 8 Democrats went and voted to make a proposal so they can reopen it. So that's what happened today. And there it is right here. So no free buses. Sorry, guys. No free buses. The governor said Mamdani can't do that, and she won't do that. So Governor Kathy Hochul says no to Zoran Mamdani's free bus plan. Oh, I thought y'all were getting free buses and they were going to go faster and everything was going to change. Oh, that's right. He's not the governor like we told you the whole time. New York Governor Kathy Hochul pushed back Sunday against socialist mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani. We told you guys that even the freaking Democrats in New York will not go along with anything this communist Muslim wants. They'll make sure he doesn't get to do anything while he's in office. Watch, because they're controlled by the big money interest, and communism goes directly against that. So he'll never get anything passed. He doesn't have the power to do any of the shit he said he was going to do. So you already had mass exodus of your city already. Just, he's not even in yet. You've already had the largest mass exodus of cops. You're welcome, New York. This communist just made it extra specially unsafe for you. So you had already had a huge exodus of cops. Now you have 170 cops that have put in their resignation and their retirement to get the fuck out of there. Great job, New York. Good for you. Now you got Muslims getting in your streets, beating the fuck out of you. So your usefulness is over with, and now nobody cares anymore. I can't set forth a plan right now that takes money out of a system that relies on the fares of the buses and subways, but can we find a path to make it more affordable for people who need it? Of course we can, Hochul said during a press conference. She's been saying that for what? How many years now? How long? So you're not getting your free buses. That's never going to happen. It can't happen in a free market capital. You know, but there's plenty of communist countries you can go to and get free travel. Now, hey, guys, come on. We told you the whole time it was going to be something like this. We told you it was a Fedsurrection. So now, breaking, House GOP requests info from Kamala Harris Secret Service detail on DNC J6 pipe bomb. Because get this, the freaking pipe bomb evidence, the exculpatory evidence, the DNA evidence on the pipe bombs that are from the Washington Training Center where this officer worked, by the way, came back to one of their representatives with the DHS. So, I mean, the liberals even look at this and be like, oh my God, January 6th. Now we know there were 170 plus federal agents in the crowd, 2 of which were breaking windows. What the fuck happened to Fed Epps? What happened to Ray Epps? Motherfucker, he did more than anybody. And my buddy Enrique Ontario got charged 20 years in prison for seditious conspiracy, and he wasn't even there. You know? And this dude was literally saying, we got to go in the Capitol. We got to tear it up. We got to destroy it. So, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It is what it is. All of our people are getting pardoned, and you don't understand, when you get pardoned, you can then sue and make millions of dollars for being all the shit that they took from you. So understand that works like that. Okay, so we now have that information about the pipe bombers. They wanted to sexualize some more events, so these weird trans people showed up to another anti-ice furries. But right now, we're going to get into some of this. Look at all these illegals in the streets in the cities right now. God, your cities are so messed up. I'm so sorry for you guys. This has got to suck for you guys. I can vote. I live in the state of Florida. I can vote. I went through clemency. I have all my rights. Have all my rights. I live in Florida. I don't live in fucking New York. Where'd they go? So let's research this. We got all these people showing up in the cities that are criminal aliens and just bombarding the streets right now. How is this? Why can't ICE go get these people out of our streets? And then we got these idiots out here. How do you people keep standing with Muslims when they tell you flat out they want to kill you? They tell you to your face that you're not on their side and they're not on your side. And when you show up to their events, see, everything's running like crap today. Looks like a bunch of people that don't belong into America to me. Because if you really cared about this country, you wouldn't be out there with foreign flags. You'd be out there with American flags. What a bunch of traitors. At this point, we need to start denaturalizing retards. People that don't care. Look, none of these people care about this country. Nobody has an American flag. Not one of them. Only foreign flags. I remember a time where if you were waving foreign flags on American soil like this, they'd just fucking smash you. Is this guy getting smashed? Good for them. At this point, we don't care if you don't know what a glass house is, buddy. You don't know what a fucking glass house is, my friend. You people are terrorists and you're murdering people in the streets. We no longer care about your rights. We no longer care about any of that. We care about our president being as savage as he can be for the next 3.5 years and getting you traitors to our country the fuck out of it. Do you understand? You know nothing about the histories and traditions of America. You don't care about America. You fucking hate America and you want to murder people because they hurt your feelings. There's no place in a civilized society for people like you. You have no instance whatsoever of us going out and killing people. You understand there's been 365 mass shootings just since Charlie Kirk was assassinated by you leftist pieces of shit and the usual suspects? No Republicans. We're not out here murdering people. We're not out here in the streets destroying shit and killing people. You are. You're the only ones. That's it. Period. That's the facts of the fucking matter. You're terrorists. We don't care anymore. We have no mercy for you. We have no sympathy for you. I don't care what you say. You're demons. You've sacrificed your body parts to Balaam. You've committed the ultimate sin of blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. And the other half of you are freaking Muslims that are telling children to go kill themselves in the name of God, which is also the most holy of sins. I don't have to look at you as a Christian brother. I don't need to. For those of you that haven't, you can repent your sins right now, move away from what you're doing and ask Jesus for forgiveness and he'll love you. But other than that, I am a warrior of Christ and I will protect the weaker people of my country, whether it taints my soul or not. If I taint my soul and I can take a couple of you to where you need to go, then I'm good with that. I will take that upon myself. I will beat the fuck out of the devil every single day I go to hell too. I will fight that motherfucker tooth and nail the whole way down. I promise you that. Okay, I will gladly profess Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior while you're putting that gun in my mouth screaming Allah Akbar. Akbar Allah! Allah! Yes, Star Wars, get it, Admiral Akbar. Fucking Assalamu Akbar, motherfuckers. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm fed up. You've tried to murder me. You've tried to burn my dog. You've burnt my houses down. You've smashed my shit up. You've stolen everything from me. You've threatened my family. Yeah, and I'm the one you should be scared of. the fucking felon that has his rights back and is legally allowed to carry a fucking gun in America. We're the ones that you should have to fucking worry about. Yeah, I got felonies. Everybody on here, everybody that's a subscriber of my channel knows my fucking record. I don't hide anything. You act like you're doing something, you gain me followers. You have noticed that I've gained over 1,000 followers in the past 6 days, right? Oh yeah, that's right, you did notice, because you made a whole post on my community page literally crying about it. It's not fair. How does he get followers? Oh, how does YouTube let this happen? How did YouTube ban me for 5 years because you were offended by what my truck looked like? How did the FBI come to my house 29 times because of you people? Because I went to school board meetings and spoke out for fucking parents and preached in the streets. How many times was I in handcuffs because of that? Because your feelings were hurt. See, the difference between us is we enforce the law, you enforce your feelings. We don't care about your feelings. We don't care. You're not special. You don't lead your life by your heart. If you lead your life by your heart, that means you lead your life by emotions, okay? And that's crazy. And that's what the problem is you're emotional. I'm 100% calm right now and smiling about what I'm saying. And I will gleefully meet you in the streets anytime. Okay? 100%. So let's get back to some of this wacko crazy shit that's going on in our country right now. Because I am your Huckleberry, buddy. That's why. See, this is the wrong place right here, guys. These motherfuckers are going after people in Texas. These cops will fuck you up. These Texas Rangers will get out there.
Two of the main issues of President Trump all coalescing in this moment as people protest the methods of this administration.
And I also want to show what's happening in Austin. This is what's happening in Dallas. We also have similar scenes that are playing out.
Of course it's Austin and Dallas. That's the only places they'll show you. Because that's the two liberal places in fucking Texas.
Obviously, things seem to be heating up there as you're looking at this scene right now in Dallas where they are clashing with the officers. A lot of people are looking at this, and what I asked the Tom Homan was, is this
just authorized deadly force? These motherfuckers will stop real quick.
Well, it all depends, quite frankly, on what happens with the legal challenges to this implementation of the National Guard. Now, look, there are circumstances where the president can federalize
listen,
the Guard. Now, there obviously
until the people have the balls to actually stand up, which it took 20 years for the Civil War to happen. 20 years for the 3% to actually stand up, which was technically actually 10%, but we call it the 3% because by the end, a lot of people were dead. But just like the first war, we smashed you. In the second war, we're going to smash you. You people stand with the KKK, with actual ex-Nazis, with actual ex-fucking Third Reich people that believed in the death camps and shit like that. Do you know why they called them the Death March? Do you know why they called it that? Does anybody understand why they called the Nazis the Death Troop? It's because you know what the swastika actually is, right? The swastika turned backwards is the Chinese letter for death. That's why they were called the Death Squad, because it actually meant death. So when they were going in and killing them, that's what they saw when they were coming at them backwards, and they started screaming, "Death Squad, death, death." So it's the Death Squad. Anyway, oh, look. All these undocumented criminal alien fucking terrorists. Look at all these foreign flags. Once again, not one American flag. Nowhere. Not one American freaking flag. These are traitors to our country. These are criminal invader terrorists. Let's make this very clear. We can no longer play along with this bullshit when we have Muslims that are promising people things and there's no way for them to follow through on them. You see that, right? Vote blue to shut this guy up. I gotta ban you if you're gonna bombard my comments like that to stop my followers, just so you know. We took a vote, remember? So I'll have to put you in a timeout if you keep doing that. But that's the true communism in them right there. That's the true communism. Do you know that these people are paid to come into my comments and fuck with me like this? I've got the screenshots. I'll post them. I screenshot every time they say something like this. Because vote blue to shut this guy up. So, we're not authoritarian. We're the fascists. But if you vote blue, don't worry. They will make sure they shut anyone that doesn't agree with them up. Shut them up. They'll cancel me again. They'll take everything from me. They'll ban me from the internet. I was banned from Google AdSense for 5 years because of people like this. Look at this trolling. Look at this straight literal at YouTube compliance is this person's name too. I'm important enough for you people to be in my shit, you dumb motherfucker. You're here right now, so I am that important. I'm super important to you people. I'm one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. I've gotten 3 awards just this month. I've gotten 5,000 followers in 6 weeks. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm over 5,000 now. When we get 9,000, I told you I'm going to put a Super Saiyan suit on for Vegeta and a scouter, and we're going to go over 9,000 with the MAGA hat on, fucking DBZ style. For everybody. That on the cross for everybody. But he also went into the wilderness for 24 to 48 hours, and he braided a whip and put the power of God into it. And then he went to the money changers, and he beat the shit out of them. And he broke all their stuff in protest of them going against the law of Christ. Cranberry juice, love it. Anyway, we'll get back to some more news. There's a lot of big things going on. The biggest thing we got to worry about is we've got a faction of patriots that are coming together right now. So be ready for it, because now these gangs are outright putting out more hits. Like they've put what if you don't understand what that means when they see a DHS agent, they're to kill them on sight. Okay, so we're putting people together right now. We're going to have to start making some black flag zones in our country where these people are no longer allowed to come to. So that's what we're in the process of doing right now. It happens, man. It happens. Why is everything about drugs and sexuality to these fucking leftist people? I don't get that. I really don't understand why everything's about drugs and sexuality to these people. That's all you got in your life. That's sad. That's really sad. I feel bad for you people because you're pretty pathetic when it comes to shit like that. Yeah, these people are peaceful, aren't they? Look how peaceful they are. They should be shot on sight. Yes, smash them. Fuck yeah. Smash those pussies. Absolutely. They're like the little dog through the fence. While that fence is closed, that little dog's talking some shit. You saw this. Where's Palestine? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Palestine before. There's no such place as Palestine. It doesn't exist. So, I mean, what are you trying to free? Your main prophet is a pedophile that married a 6-year-old and raped her at 9 years old. Florida's definitely awesome. And no, people won't be moving here. You didn't hear the big announcement from our governor? We're full. We are full. No, nothing like this happened on January 6th, only with you leftists. And now we know the pipe bomber was one of your own CIA agents. Holy fuck, man. Y'all are all about to get arrested and conspired in this, just so you know. This is going to be the biggest cover-up in American history, the January 6th plot, the Fedsurrection. I can't believe they're still talking about that. See, they can't even look at the facts that their own side is putting out. Yahoo News just fucking broke this. Fucking CNN just broke this when it came out about all the 170 federal agents that were there. What about Ray Epps? We told you to call Ray Epps out numerous times. See, they can't even see the facts. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about fact. They don't care about America. They fucking hate us. They care about every other country. They care about replacing us with migrants that want to rape and kill them, especially the Muslims, because it's hilarious. You know, it's hilarious. We tried to save you from these people, but there's no saving you at this point. You know, we can't coexist with people that just want to murder and shut people down. That goes against everything that the history of America is about. They literally mean it when they say we're destroying their democracy, because they're communists. So in their heads, they live in a fucking democracy, because in the blue states, dude, this is the fastest decline of an American city that's ever happened in the history of time. 6 years, they've literally destroyed New York to the point where the stock exchange is fucking leaving New York, and they're gonna move to fucking Texas, bro. Like, New York's gonna have nothing. It's gonna be empty, closed buildings. Good, you can house all your fucking migrants in them, but good luck getting food when the 263 food store chains that just announced to the real estate markets that they were putting all their shit up for sale and moving out of your state. Good luck. I hope y'all have fun with that. Don't come here, because we won't let you. We're going to put troops on our borders in Florida and all the red states pretty soon. Our governor's already talking about it. We literally took a vote in our state with the citizens. Ron DeSantis put it up on his X account to see what he wanted the citizens of Florida to do, because he's seen how much it's fucked our state up to let all these people come here. It's fucked our state up real bad. We have an actual communist running for governor in this next election, just so you understand. These people have invested $800 million in Southwest Florida and opened Democrat headquarters everywhere, even though we don't have any actual registered Democrats. We have 18,000 registered Democrats in my town. That's it. We have 118,000 registered Republicans. But they're still trying to come up here and show up in force. This is their goal. They fuck up the cities. They get these people to move to our states under the guise, oh, we're fleeing here because we can't stand. No, they love the policies, but now their city's too dangerous for them to be in. So they come here and then they go and try to vote the same exact ways. Well, I hope you understand that the Patriots of Florida won't physically allow you to elect a Democrat here. That's what you got to understand. We're fine with separating from the rest of America right now. We're cool with that. Just cut Florida off. We can survive just fine. Cuba's a good ally of ours. We can go get food that we need from there. We can grow enough food here. We don't need you people, like, at all. We don't really do a lot of trade with other states. Like, our governor really doesn't like blue states. So, I mean, we're good. We're good. We don't need you people here. You do not contribute anything except build on our wetlands and fuck everything up. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is at this point. But all I can say is keep your powder dry and understand, man, we're going to be in a mass ammo shortage after this is over with. So we got to make sure we hit every target. You know what I mean? That's all I could say is, man, once this starts, at the end of it, we ain't going to have no ammo left, because we're going to make sure we plant all the freedom seeds we can in this country. Then let them trees of freedom grow, guys. You know, fertilizer is a great thing. We need to revitalize our planet, and I guess this is how we're going to have to do it. So that's all we're preparing for. You do understand that that's all Republicans are doing right now, right? Is stocking up on food, ammo, and fucking, like, ordnance. That's all they're doing right now. Just stocking up, and they have been for years now. So we're prepared for what you started, but you still haven't gotten yourselves prepared for it. And yes, that's an absolute 100% threat. You try to take over our country, we will wipe you the fuck out. 100%. That's what we do. This is America. I would much rather be not in college than in college. The fact that you say someone's stupid, it's funny because all of us that own shit, like people like you try to come work for me, try to get jobs with me. You know what I mean? You went to college for 4 years. I have people contact me all the time. I got this much experience in college. Well, fuck, you got no experience in life, so you ain't getting a job, bitch. What's college done for you? How much college do you have? Huh? How much college do you have, and what do you have in your life? I'm Native American and Irish.
Get up and go! Get up and go!
Let's see some flashbangs. Let's see some of them shitty-ass Amazon flashbangs they use on you pussies. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Or maybe I've got the heritage of Abraham in me. Who knows? You see they're tearing up rocks to throw at people, right? That's what they're doing, by the way. When they're busting out those rocks on the side of the road, oh, they're throwing them at fucking cars driving down the interstate. Oh, how wonderful for these people. These are terrorists. There needs to be shoot on sight orders for these people. Look, all this fucking tolerating this nonsense in America. God, we look so fucking weak right now. Where is this? In Houston, Texas. Is this a Patriot gathering or is this a anti-ICE, pro-criminal terrorist invasion of our country? Oh, of course, they don't even fucking speak English. Where you at, ICE? Go get them. Go get them. That's a desecration of the American flag, by the way. If it's an actual American flag, you are not allowed to print anything on it. So that proves these people hate our country. That is 100% against flag code. Man, I wish we still had the laws we used to have where if you did some shit like that, your ass would just be arrested fucking immediately. You know what I mean? So I'm putting together this week a dedicated time for when we will be going live. And I'm going to allow live commentators because we're going to be going from live to members only from now on. And so I'm going to set up a dedicated time every day that we go live. So we'll do one in the afternoon when I get off, as soon as I get off of work, and then we'll do one. I'm just getting the time frame set up to when the most traffic is out, if you know what I mean. Because I went live before this for a half hour on the computer. And once again, if I go live on my cell phone, I get people to come on. But when you go live on your computer right now, for some reason, there's no algorithmic use. So I'm just going to keep going live on the phone. It's serving me well enough, I guess. I prefer to have screen and screen, but it is what it is, right, guys? So November, I just posted it. They've got a big rally coming up. I think it's November 18th. These leftists, it's a everything rally is what they're calling it. They don't even have anything they stand on anymore. Now they're just jumbling everything together, which is going to be hilarious to see a Muslim rally together with a gay rally. You know, we don't even need to send any cops out there if y'all do that shit. I'll just beat the fuck out of you and run you off. So, look, I love you guys, man. I'm trying to wake you people on the left up because the people on the right are plenty awake at this point. We understand what's going on. We see that we're at war in this country. This isn't civil war because it would have been civil war if they wouldn't have, woke up all these fucking Muslims. But now it's just a foreign terrorist war on our soil. We have foreign enemies on our soil right now. So these useful idiots, they're not useful anymore. So that's why I don't really talk about Antifa, because they don't matter anymore. These Muslims are going to deal with these people. That's what they have them prepared for. So we don't have to worry about the left anymore. Now it's these Muslims and communists in our country that we've allowed to infiltrate our country. Because you do remember the 16,000 Chinese national driver's license they found on the border during the Biden administration, right? We never got any news that all those Chinese people got arrested in our country. So we've got two different factions of ideologies that have infiltrated us at the moment. Tonight's live, we're going to go through this big, long letter that the DSA just wrote on behalf of Zoran Mamdani and what they have planned for his election as mayor, which we already know is nothing because he's a fucking mayor and has no power. But if this is what you guys think is winning, then boy, those participation trophies didn't do you any kind of fucking favors, did they? Because you don't understand that the elections that just got won aren't consequential to this country whatsoever because they're mayoral elections and like AG elections for states and shit. And we already know in New York that the big money Democrats like Hochul and all them won't let Mamdani pass his fucking agenda through. Nancy Pelosi's gone, finally. That fucking wretched troll is fucking retiring. All these Democrats see what's coming in 2026 and they're getting the fuck out of Dodge, bro. So what are y'all going to have working for you? Gavin Newsom, he's already doing his little political run, trying to act like I'm not going to run for president. Goes to Texas. Y'all say that was the biggest crowd you've seen with the Democrats. There's like 30 people there, bro. It was in a tiny little room with like 30 people. But to you, I guess that is a really big show out, isn't it? 30 people at your fucking rallies. Man, that's got to be sad for you. That's got to be fucking sad. I posted what real rallies look like on my channel just recently. You know, we have 40, 50,000. Oh, but he's still your president. Donald Trump's still your president. You can say fuck Donald Trump all you want, but you guys have no power right now, none whatsoever. You still haven't won any congressional seats, and you don't have anybody like really running. You don't have any tickets that are going to beat our tickets anyway. Especially in Florida, we got Byron Donalds. And now, look, I wasn't going to spoil it. I told you for 3 days now I wasn't going to spoil it. But listen, Byron's running for president in 28, just so everybody knows. That's what we were talking about at the state reps meeting the other day. So Byron Donalds is running for president. So are you telling me you're not going to vote for a black president, leftist? Is that what you're telling me? So that's a great idea, because wait until you see what he does for Florida, because he's more than likely going to be the governor of Florida here coming up soon. So he's a good guy. If you don't know who Byron Donalds is, go look him up. He's a Florida representative right now. He's done great things from Florida. He's one of the only ones out here standing up to the deep state like Matt Gaetz was. So I think it's a great idea. I'll get on board 100%. How dare you tell me not to campaign for the black man that brought himself up by his bootstraps from nothing? How dare you tell me that, left? You're racist. You don't want to vote for the black man? And he's a little overweight. So what are you, fat shaming him? Do you not want to vote for him because he's a little overweight? Your own standards would dictate that you would have to vote for him if he ran for president, right? Unless there's a gay, lesbian, trans woman running. That's right. Oh, more good news. The Olympics have officially banned all men from competing in women's sports, just so you know, ahead of the LA Olympics. So do you think there's going to be big riots in LA and big protests at the Olympics or not? I don't have any raccoons out right now, but I'll post it sometime tonight. I did get a picture of a rare all-black possum that was eating my cat's food last night. So that was pretty fucking cool. And I just posted the video again. We just found 24 more baby turtles. It's gonna be 30 degrees tomorrow. They shouldn't be being born right now, but we found some more. It's pretty cool. They just pop out of the ground like a little water spring. It's just 30, 40 turtles just boink, popping out of the ground. So I'm not going to be on here much longer. You know, once I start pacing and ranting, that means that the live is boiling down, and I'm just letting you know that I'm here for you, and I love you. I don't care who you are, if you're on the right or the left. I don't hate you as a human being, but if you're a communist or a Muslim, I hate your ideology. And I don't stand with demons, and I won't tolerate demons around me. So that's a thing. If you're in Florida, remember to cover your plants tonight. It will be 34 degrees by 2 o'clock in the morning, and then the high for tomorrow is a little under 50. What a great day to go out and build a shed and fucking paint, right? That's what I'm doing tomorrow. So our live will be after I get off work tomorrow around 2 or 3. And yeah, I just got a little work. I already dropped off some of the lumber, and I got the rest of it in the back of the truck, and then got a bucket paint on the other side. So we'll get over there, pop that out real quick, and I'll get back on here with you guys. But I love you. Remember that. And I got to thank everybody. I don't see when you guys purchase the rubies, by the way. But one of you purchased 613 rubies on my live last night, and you're awesome. So thank you for that. Just so you understand, when you do that, when you're on the members only and you purchase the rubies, that can earn you prizes like free premium and stuff like that. I could also add you as moderators and live commentators. So when I'm live, I just set up your channel to my channel and we can go live together and we can do that stuff. So understand that we have that ability. I don't mind debating people. I prefer it. Just none of you ever show up when I schedule the live and then I look like an asshole waiting for somebody to go live with me for an hour, you know? So I prefer to debate liberals, but I mean, there's a lot of Republicans that I don't agree with too. So, I mean, I'll debate Republicans even if they don't agree with my policies and the way I see America right now, because regardless of how you think about it, we are 100% at war in this country. So that's all right. You must be into asshole Taylor. Ex Topher. Wait a minute. Isn't that a Christian rapper? Oh, brainwashed. I wouldn't talk shit about my own side. And I think the Republicans are pussies for not fucking ending the filibuster right now. And I don't like the fact that we're sending money to other countries. And I don't like the fact that we're federalizing cities instead of just fucking sending the military in to fire all the cops that aren't doing their fucking job and then replacing them for a permanent solution. You know what I mean? Kamala Harris 2028. You can't even get one vote for that bitch, and you're talking about running her for president again for what, the fourth time now? The fact that you ran her this last time is the reason we won in such a landslide, you dumb fucks. Nobody will ever vote for Kamala Harris. Nobody will vote for her. It doesn't happen. You know, she was installed as your vice president. Nobody voted for Joe Biden with Kamala Harris on the fucking ticket. She ran against Trump in 2016, didn't win. Fucking, what the fuck do y'all expect from your own side? Now your side is all split up. You know that, right? Your side's all fucked up because they don't want you voting in communist. They're pissed off about that. Only people like Bernie Sanders, who is an actual socialist communist. And the funny thing is immediately upon winning the mayorship, that motherfucker went to a George Soros party and accepted millions of dollars from them and stayed in a motel that was over $7,000 a night. And then he took a private jet to another fucking country and celebrated with fucking Muslims. What the fuck? That's your new mayor in New York, guys. That's your new mayor. Wow, you people are fucking stupid. I love you guys. Have a blessed day and be safe out here.